Today I want to talk about something that's been on my mind in the last days, and that is open space technology and the difference between open space during a conference as a one-time event and open space within an organization. Because of all this online, so much has moved to online, as we all know. More and more I come across people who say, open space, I've experienced it. And then I ask a little bit, like, has it really been open space technology or something else being called open space? And then they describe what's been done. There were topics posted and the possibility to move between different sessions, love to feed and all of that, and which is all great. And it's like, okay, sounds like it was a real open space technology meeting. However, what made me personally fall in love with open space in 2002, I will never forget, September 2002. I'm sitting at my desk, I'm looking something up on the internet at 12:30 past midnight, and I read about open space and I'm breaking into tears because it so much spoke to my deep desire that I had built being a product manager within a large international company, marketing, and I had sought for a way to work together with my colleagues and lead my projects in a way that there would be alignment with my values. And I was not able to do that because of the larger company culture. And so that's actually been like my starting point, although I didn't know it back then, that made me, that kind of seeded this deep desire inside of me for healthier organizations where human beings can be congruent and can be in integrity within themselves and get great work done that they're proud of. So one of my favorite products is still available, where I was responsible for the relaunch and the same recipe and technology and packaging and all of that. So I can still see the project on the shelves, and it's deeply satisfying for me because I know what a great job I did back then. Yet, and the whole team, like my colleagues when I left the company, one of them, we did great work together on the packaging part. He wrote, "Never change a winning team." He was really sad that I left, and I was also sad because there was so much good in the company. However, at the same time, there was so much not healthy, and I was like a plant who wasn't receiving the right nourishment, the right water, and just at the wrong place. So there, I have in-house company, big company, smaller company experience, and now I'm an external consultant. And open space, like, got to me. It's like, this is what's possible. This is how we're kind of meant to actually work together, in freedom and led by passion and responsibility. So fast forward 20 years, now there's more people having experienced open space technology, yet with many, the way of open space they have experienced is a little bit like having a holiday romance compared to really living with someone and sharing everyday life. And nothing against holiday romance. I can remember two of my life that are standing out, and I will never forget. I will never forget Sergio from Portugal when I was in my so below 20, and so a holiday romance or a one-time online open space is beautiful, can be very beautiful. And yet it is so different than being in an open space technology meeting together with people you see again and again and again. And you get frustrated by them and annoyed, but you kind of hold together, and then there's stuff that you celebrate and you're proud, and then you feel like all alone or we're not working well. So there's so much more potential for conflict. And so there's much more at stake, yet there's also, you're not just sharing the good times. I mean, you have a long-term engagement. And to run an open space technology meeting within that setting of a long-term engagement requests so much more, both from the facilitator, from the leaders, also from the participants, than a holiday romance. I mean, yeah. So I'm doing this video to raise the awareness that if we do an open space within a company, there's so much more to pay attention to consider in service, yes, of course, of the company who's paying it, but a company is an abstract thing, and I care about a company's purpose, and I care very much, especially about the people involved. So to take into consideration what is really needed, to not lead them astray, but also create a container that has that power to really invite people to bring in and out their best, and want to do that and dare to do that, and then have it be sustainable, so that it's not just, oh, we did this great open space, and then and what happened afterwards? What changed because of it? Well, kind of everyday work life took over, and let me look at my notes. What did we actually do? So that's something that often happens if the prep work isn't done thoroughly. So it actually needs months of ongoing paying attention of prep work in a larger company leading up to an open space. And then especially if you want to do a larger transformation and you want to do several open spaces over the course of several months, that's even another engagement. And that is what my heart is beating for. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you with this to consider. What is it that you appreciate about open space, and how serious are you? And I mean, no, I want to. That's a better word. How sincere are you in regard to using open space within an organization, as a leader, as a facilitator, as someone who has the possibility to make choices here? Thank you for taking the time to listen, and also especially thank you for serving the people, the company, and also the reputation of open space. I also care about that we don't use that beautiful format loosely, because it has so much potential. All the best.